When we judge, we are in the lowest vibration there is. And based on studies, what happens is the more you judge others, the more you judge yourself. Then you become enemy to yourself. And constantly your mind is trained by finding the negativity in everything. When you do more judging, your mind starts to create more negative stories and you start to have more anxiety, depression, and your life will not go in the right way. On the other hand, other J word is joy. And it is the highest vibration we can all feel. We can all have access for it. It's easy to reach, but it's also hard because we need to make the effort to choose joy. So you can imagine when we are in a joy vibration, we create more of it, right? Because we vibrate good energy. Even though we saw someone and we tend to judge that person, we tend to see it through the lens of love. We tend to see that situation, oh, how nice that they're in love, or how nice that she's successful and she got that, instead of thinking, oh, she probably had someone sponsor her, or other negative judgmental stories. So when you're in joy, you create more of it and you create better of yourself too. Whereas when you judge yourself, right? At the end of it. When you're in joy, you become more of it and you attract more people that are focused on joy in your life, that are more likely supporting you, helping you, and loving you. So when you judge, I said we all judge, right? This is based on studies, this is in our nature. We are human and we judge. Even though after this speech, I hope you will change how you react to someone if you're the person tend to judge. Maybe you can shift your mind to choose joy, but you will fall into place in the future again where you find yourself judging and judging and judging. Because when we have a bad day, we tend to feel those negative emotions and it's easy to judge. It's easy to eat that cake instead of going to work out, right? All those comfort stuff. Judgment is also comfort stuff too, because we are not making effort to have the better life or have the better version of ourselves. We are comfortable judging. There are 3 ways that you can deal with the judgments, and that's what I want to share in the speech also. I learned this from my spiritual teacher. Maybe you may know her. She's very famous. Her name is Gabrielle Bernstein. She has lots of self-improvement books. She's a great speaker, motivational speaker. And based on her experience and studies through psychology, those 3 ways really help us to change our perspective from judgment to joy. First one is, let's think about a person you judge, right? It can be your spouse, your family member, but it can be someone from work or from news, right? From social media. See them as your family member, as your mom, as your dad, as your sister. And if you have sister or brother, or even having mom and dad, no matter how mad at you, no matter how angry you are to those people, you always forgive them, right? You always like, okay, it's my mom, okay, it's my sister, you forget. So when you see those people you judge as a family member, it breaks that ice and your judgment shifts. Second one, this is hard. And this is also another lesson in our lives, seeing that person as ourselves. So when you judge someone, it's more likely you're seeing yourself in that person and it triggers you. Sometimes people are a mirror to us to show us that we need to heal, we need to change. So second one is recognizing that person is you. And third one is see that person for the first time. So what happens when you meet someone for the first time? You're like, oh, she has a lovely hair. I am curious what she does, or I'm curious where he lives. You have all the curiosity like a child and you have no negative thoughts at the beginning. So when you see the person for the first time, visualize it, you're judging someone, but when you put them as a person you just met and analyzing them for the first time, this also helps you to decrease your judgment and increase peace and joy. I hope this gives you some beneficial thing to work on in life, because I think it's so important to see people through the lens of love and joy instead of negativity. Thank you.